Welcome back to the back nine coverage of round one of the 2025 Oklahoma Open presented by Under Par. And we are toss-up disc golf, Jacob Grannan, Taylor Noriega.
What's up, guys? Very happy to be back covering the back nine coverage. Got some more exciting holes to watch.
Yeah, as we've seen through the front nine, if you have not seen that, make sure you go check it out. These guys are not playing in optimal conditions, and so far we have seen some hot scores coming out of the front nine.
Surprisingly hot, given, again, how bad of the conditions these guys are playing in. Honestly, huge shout out again to the camera operators for getting the footage filmed in what honestly was probably the worst weather we've seen of the fall season so far. But let's get back into the player profiles.
We got Matt Bell, Claimant Sperry, Oklahoma. Probably didn't have the front nine he had hoped for himself to start out on, but I'm looking forward for him to turn it up here on the back nine.
Logan Plake, on the other hand, very much scoring where he needed to, and has just been a very fun player to watch so far. Very smooth form.
Got Zach Nash here, started picking it up on the last few holes on the front nine. Putter starting to work.
Looking to get a little hot.
Yeah.
Bo, looking to heat up as well. Had a little bit of a slow start, in the first 9 holes. He's really looking to get some of these back 9 holes.
It's really just the putter. He's hitting his gaps. He's doing what he wants, but this is the man to catch right now. James Owens. He is 7 down through 9.
Yeah, impressive stuff.
Playing in a downpour, swampy, getting into hole 10 here. Par 3, 415 feet. You just need to hang a hyzer out over the pond. Make sure that it is wide enough and inside enough, because these limbs that the drone's flying underneath like to slap your discs down. Ground play is always good on this hole, but most of these guys can just throw a hyzer there and rely on some ground play to give them a look.
James throwing first.
He does not like it out of the hand.
He's not happy with that, but it's going to clear. And, worst case scenario, you're looking at a par from over there.
And there are puddles on this course that I have never seen puddles before, so...
Logan Plake, this looks ideal.
Yeah, this kid's got power, and the rain is really coming down.
Oh my gosh.
That is Parked.
That's what you want. See if Zach can match it. Little wide, no. This looks like it's going to go into the woods as well.
Flip up a little bit on him. He's got to miss those limbs there.
Into the jungle.
The mighty jungle. But I don't think there's no lions there to sleep tonight.
I don't think so. This looks very good as well. It just needs to keep pushing. It didn't look like it wanted to stand up as much as he probably wanted it to.
I'm calling it right now. That is the putt that Matt Bell's going to make, and it's going to turn his round around.
I hope so. Bo, that looks inside.
Yeah, and that...
There you go. That's what you don't want to see, man. Those branches grab everything and slam you into the water.
And this is our first look at the drop zone. Don't know if he slipped there. He looked at his foot right when he threw it, but he's got a chance to save his bogey there.
Again, James, he's got 7 so far. He does not need to play aggressive here. Just going to lay up. That's fine. Zach, on the other hand, does want to probably run this.
This is like a trick shot putt. that basket was tucked. You'd have to put some crazy spin anhyzer on something like that.
Oh, no, man. Yeah. You really want to see those go in.
Bo Tillman cleaning up his bogey here. Shaking his head. Doesn't seem like he likes that. No one ever likes bogeys. You got Logan. CTP.
Absolute park job.
Strokes on folks.
On this hole. Getting one back on James. Exactly what you want to see in that position.
Oh, lefty for the boys.
Lefty stats are getting stronger every day.
It should be a statistical, and then you should be awarded some sort of points at the end of the season or something. I want to see more lefty putts.
Real deal here from Logan. Opting to not play on the tee pad. Didn't notice that, but the results speak for themselves. This cuts in perfectly, gets the ground play that it needs, even with a little bit of water.
It's kind of a good thing because with how that disc coming in, he's probably skipping into the rough. So if you're looking for your next disc golf challenge, look no further than Knockwood Disc Golf Course. For more information, visit playknockwood.com. Let's get into the action.
Hole 11, it's going to be 285 feet, par 3. just a slight left to right hole. A lot of these guys are going to want to get this one. As you can see, it is the first easiest hole on the course.
Yeah, this is one of those holes. Just don't overthink it. Whatever your strength is, even if it's a backhand turnover, just throw what you're good at. It's very easy to mess this hole up if you try to be too cute.
Logan getting the forehand looks a little sawed off, but still going to have a putt from there.
Yeah, forehands in the rain just doesn't seem like a good time.
James throwing the backhand turnover seems like a pretty stock shot for him. Just looking to give himself another opportunity for a birdie, really. Yeah, and that's plenty in the circle for him. Zach opting for the forehand.
It looks like he's just throwing an upshot. I mean...
No effort behind it whatsoever.
And it came up short like he was throwing an upshot.
I'm honestly shocked that Matt is going forehand here. I don't know why. Just for whatever reason, I imagined him throwing a backhand.
He's got kind of a nasty little forehand. It's
Greg Barsby-esque.
Yeah, and it is a forehand hole, as Bo's going to throw the backhand.
I think there was a little bit of discrepancy in us calling it a forehand hole and the amount of backhands that were thrown.
Yeah, but again, you just want to play to your strength. Like if you trust that turnover, just throw the turnover. If you trust the forehand, throw the forehand.
I really wanted to see him make that, put a little more pressure on James.
That's a really good putt by Zach.
Absolute dime.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that putt that he made on the front nine, I feel like that was a putt that just generated the stroke for him there.
There he is. Another one. And just really, probably Logan's probably just thinking, I had to make that putt. Keep up with James.
There's a spinner that I know from Bo.
He's ecstatic about that one.
He's like,
I would
he's
be
like
as well.
I've committed and I'm here now. That is.
Oh, you definitely don't want to see that. Yeah. Well, Matt also getting a birdie. So two players that, we've seen struggling so far, getting themselves on the board.
Yeah, and you never want to take a...
Birdogi, man.
You got hit with the Birdogi badge. Getting into hole 12, par 4, 575 feet. It's playing as the fifth hardest hole, and for a good reason, because the middle of this fairway for a solid 100 feet is going to be completely underwater, so standstills are probably going to be mandatory. But it is just a mid-range. Some people can even go putter, mid-range, or the combination of two. Don't overthink it. Put it in the middle of the fairway and just play where it lies.
For whatever reason, that looks like a fairway driver to me, but I'm pretty sure it's a mid.
And look, the disc is floating. I was probably playing for that to flip up a little bit more, or
he's actually.
Smart, yeah.
I mean, he might be aiming over there because there's a little bit more dry spots.
Notice Matt Bell has opted to play on the tee pads for most of the holes, and
he was probably wanting a little bit more out of that one.
I hope he's got some waterproof shoes on. That's for sure.
Bo looking to get a little bit of a skip, also finding the first available puddle.
Yeah, it's not like you're playing your lie, it's like, get your floaties, you're getting in the water. Got over on the top of this one, Logan did, and it is heading towards that grouping of trees.
And not a great kick either, man.
That's insult to injury right there.
Definitely don't want to be playing over there.
From one puddle to possibly another.
No, he finds land.
It is, man.
What are we looking at here? Yeah, as they say in the business, good luck tracking this. Just kidding. It's right in front of him.
Yeah, that was I'm not sure what he's seeing over there. I understand there's a lot of sky, but I've been over there multiple times and I've looked up and surprised there's more trees.
Yeah, it's a uncharacteristic mistake from what we've seen so far, that's for sure. Man, 100%. I have never seen this much water on this hole. The entire thing is underwater. And this is one of the few holes that carries water most of the time. But this is ridiculous.
Like I said before, there's just puddles that are on the fairway that I don't think I've ever seen puddles there before.
No, I definitely haven't. This is going to be Logan's fourth.
Yeah, this is a hole that that's a really good patent pending shot that's going to give him just inside the circle for a putt.
Yeah,
just spin a little up shot up there.
Little routine shot there for Matt for sure. Bo.
Nothing would annoy me more than just
it.
like I just put it underneath the basket because I do not want to get my shoe in there.
He fist bumped on that one too. That's the best part. Yeah, gonna be looking at a double bogey for Logan.
This is what I love. I love having an opportunity like this and get it in there.
Oh, let's go.
Trick shot putt.
Let's go. And James also getting another birdie. It's like he's playing a different game right now. He's not playing in the conditions that these guys are playing in.
No, and it's annoying to watch because it's Logan taking his double, not the back nine start that he wanted, as hot as he did on the front nine, but
definitely a player that can bounce back.
That is Blackhawk for you.
This whole sponsor is brought to you by Heiser Knots, supplying your disc golf needs. Reach out to Chris Smitty Smith for more information. Hole 13 is going to be a 340-foot par 3. Going to be a bit of a pick your poison hole as there is a left gap and a right gap. Most players, I imagine, will opt into playing the right gap as it is a pretty simple flat two hyzer shot that finishes towards the basket, whereas the forehand does tend to have to avoid some trees at the end of the flight. Let's see how these guys play it. Looks like James is electing the backhand.
Yeah, and that is his strida that he has put in the air more than I'm sure he wanted to.
Yeah, but given the round he's playing right now, I'm sure he's not all that upset about it.
Well, we do have Zach. I mean, this is just such a good forehand, and it almost looks effortless. And
the amount of spin, he's not called the spin king for nothing.
I think he's probably 40 feet behind
deep.
the basket.
Definitely deep.
Yeah.
Slow pan. Horror shot right there.
Yeah.
This
Matt
just
Bell
shapes so well for Matt Bell's form, man.
Yeah, this is a Matt Bell hole if I've ever seen one.
Yep, right there in the circle, looking at a birdie putt.
And this is not what you want to do.
Sneaky line. No, it looks like it slipped out of his hand just based on the reaction.
Yeah, I do remember Mason Ford one year threw directly at that big tall tree. And this is our first look at a big forehand from Logan. But anyways, I remember Mason Ford going through the middle of the tree and he actually parked it. I don't know how that was possible. Some magic voodoo.
Yeah, sometimes people find a way. Yeah, just playing a par game here. You just can't be taking bogeys. James just opting to lay up as well.
It looks mad. He looks mad every time he has to every time he's putting for not a birdie.
He's like, guys, I needed another one on you.
Yeah.
I just needed to get a little further ahead.
I mean, I get frustrated when I miss my putt for par, and he looks like he's getting frustrated by not having birdie opportunities. See if he can get Logan getting his putt back on track there. It's a good bounce back from him.
Absolutely great bounce back that you wanted to see. That snuck in there, man. That's a putt, and it's in there, so that's all that matters.
I like that spinny hyzer putt. I wish I was really good at that because
nice and smooth. Yeah, it's going to get there.
100%. You just control your putting. A very underrated skill that I see is pace control on your putts. It's very underrated. If you got pace control, then you're going to be making a lot of putts. Getting into hole 14, doozy of a hole, par 5, 865 feet. I understand now that this is the first hardest, and if it's the first hardest, then I have no idea, because this hole right here, even in good conditions, plays very difficult. Most of the times you can just take a putter or mid off the tee. I'm curious to see how these guys play it, because I have seen some things done on this hole, and Matt is looking like
he's going for it. Yeah. That's definitely a fairway, maybe.
Yeah.
Or it might have been a mid.
And then at that point, it's just kind of it's controlling to just play for par once you're off the left on the fairway.
This is definitely going for it play too. You're just trying to cheat. He's just trying to bite off as much as he can.
Yeah, and that's an okay spot there too, being on the right side.
For sure.
This looks like his destroyer here, and yeah.
Also just laying into it, just trying to get... I mean, that's going to be fine. You can kind of play for par from that spot. Zach's probably going to be... Oh, yeah, that's a driver.
Oh, yeah, he put some oomph into that one. And if that comes out of it...
That could get to... What is this spin, man? That's crazy. That's going to be...
in the Mario Kart ramp was that? What did he hit?
Wow, that's impressive. He's going to have a look at getting up and down for an eagle.
And Bo leaning into it, trying to talk to the disc with his body language, and it didn't want to hear anything from him. That's out in the rough.
Matt just playing to get some distance on the fairway.
That is really good. I've been on that side personally myself, and to hit that gap and get some sort of... That's just, pros are different, man.
This is also equally as good. Wow.
Yeah.
Given where he was as well.
They make it look easy. They make scrambling look very easy.
Maybe it is, and we're just like
incredibly. I don't think people understand that are watching that these are very
not normal,
scrambled shots.
Like even that's fine too.
Yeah. I mean,
look at where Zach is, man. This is absolutely crazy.
This is eagle territory if you're Zach Nash. And that looks striped.
That looks so good.
Albatross, maybe?
That's in the circle in 2 on an 865 foot.
In these conditions, I almost want to take my headset off, put my mic down, and get out of here. I don't want to watch anymore. That's just
disgusting, man.
It is. Sometimes you watch things that pros do, and you're just like,
why do I play this game?
In 2 shots, I'm trying to make the corner. A little bit of a pull there.
He's definitely thinking got a birdie at this point, and I think that it's probably getting in his head just a little. Whereas Bo is just like, I'm just damage control. We're going to just play par.
And that's not going to be an easy save from over there.
Definitely not. James probably wanted to turn this one a little bit more out of the hand, but either way, I mean, you're just outside the circle there. That's plenty.
With the way that he's putting, he's going to give himself an opportunity. Logan's got to get out of here. This is going to be I think he's trying to go inside that. Yeah.
I mean, we already saw his patent pending on 12 was impressive. That was probably equally as or better than.
Yeah, because you can't tell from that camera angle, but he had to split the 2 trees. He went inside the one on the left and outside the one on the right, and that is what you call a pipe job.
I thought he skipped off his disc for a second.
Let's see if he's still him. No, he is human indeed.
Wow. Only 9 down through 14.
There we go. There's a good putt from Matt Bell. Even a birdie in these conditions, you're taking strokes on folks. So the fact that we're seeing an eagle opportunity, as that's a great save by Bo. I mean, considering where he was off the tee, impressive. Considering where Matt was.
Eagle. That is...
Jeez.
I'm hanging it up. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, and look, I'm not very happy.
He's unfazed. He said, this isn't the round that I wanted. There we go. Cleaning up. Going to be moving on to hole 15. See what these guys can do. Hole 15, going to be 360 feet, par 3. Going to be a tight little tunnel shot here. Really looking for something that's going to flip up down the middle, maybe even a little to the right as the fairway opens up towards the end here, as you can see on that right side. But ideally, gap hitter, hit the gap, make it up the gap, find your way to the basket, and tap in your par.
Absolutely.
Or birdie, if you prefer those.
We got Zach leading off the card here on this hole after that eagle.
Just dimed.
Yeah, it's still not over that eagle.
It's dot o'clock, man.
I've seen people eagle it, but in these conditions, it's just crazy. That is a dime job as well. I'd like to know what that disc is that he's throwing, because that thing looks like it's one of his workhorses.
Looks sick.
This is leaking a little left side. Yeah, sometimes they can get kind of sneaky, and you'll have like a putt from the rough over there, but that's going to have to be a scramble for your par there. And that is his strider again. That looks like it's starting to turn on him.
Yeah, but as I said, the right side up there, I mean, it opens up. As long as you get past the initial gap, if you're on that right side, it's not that bad.
Yeah, and it looks like the jacket has come off from Bo, and he means business now. He gets caught up on that tree there.
His disc didn't mean business, though.
No, his disc does not want to play in these conditions at the moment. Ooh.
A little soft bid.
Pretty impressed overall with Logan Plake's game.
I am too, man. It's fun to watch.
Wonder if Bo was kind of giving that a little bid there.
Easy to do with a soft ground.
Yep.
James is looking to get another one. And just off the basket.
That was called a bungee cord putt right there.
I know all about those.
Yeah, it's a good
Again,
putt.
don't
Eagle
look
birdie.
now.
Yeah, 3 down on the last 2 holes here.
Don't look now. He's 1 back off James. And Matt's going to also tap out his birdie as well.
That's also 3 in a row from Matt.
There's these guys looking to tap in their pars. No damage done on this hole. But definitely know there's a few more holes to play. These guys want to get some more scores. So I'm going to get on into hole 16.
We've got a real deal here, a Wombo combo real deal. This is how you play the hyzer flip on this hole.
I need to know what discs they're throwing, man. Every time I step to this hole, I think hyzer flip, and then I just throw it into the left rough.
I don't know, but that looks like it might be Zach's Bel Air.
Flipping a Bel Air.
Yeah, you know how I feel about Bel Airs.
Hole 16, 280 feet, par 3 here. Going to be a nice little tunnel flip-up shot. Again, hyzer flip-up. I'm sure you're going to see these guys do. There is a sneaky forehand play, but I think that's only for the amateurs like myself. Looking to get another one here. I mean, 7th easiest.
Hit the gap and you should have a putt every time. Easier said than done, but these guys are professionals.
Also, don't look now, but the weather looks to be kind of opening up. Not as much rain coming down, so hopefully we see that continue on into the second round as well.
I just love his hyzer flip game.
These are their holes, man. Not where you want to be, though.
What is the ruling? Like, if your disc is in a puddle and it starts to float towards the basket as Logan hits a tree here, kicking left is not the rough that you want to be on this hole.
I honestly, neither of the roughs on either the left or the right side are really that great. Honestly, though, as far as the ruling in the water, I'm making you play it in there.
Well, I know you have to play it in there, but what if it's it's floating?
I imagine these guys are opting to play behind the lie and just in line with the basket. But
in that case, I would love to play in a lot of water. Maybe I could throw 50 feet short of the basket and it just row your boat up to the basket.
All right. Comment down below if you know. Be interested to see fellow MPO players. Let us know what you think. The
genuine curiosity. How is that ruling? The spin putter looks like it's.
No
you kidding
way,
me?
Man. That was such a good putt. Just to get rejected like that, that's so unfortunate.
It hit the basket and then went to the top of the band, and then it decided, I've had enough with this thing. I don't want to be in it anymore.
His discs have had enough with him. James is struggling to get another one in there for 10. Those double-digit numbers must be scaring him mentally.
Yeah. Meanwhile, everyone else is putting in. That was actually a great scramble by Logan. Another tap-in birdie there by Zach.
There's these guys looking to tap out. Unfortunate par for Bo. Really should have gone in the basket. That was a great putt.
This whole sponsor is brought to you by Discs Unlimited, your one-stop shop for any disc you might need since 1987. Check out discsunlimited.net for your next purchase. Getting into hole 17, par 4, 630 feet, playing as the third hardest. This is one of my favorite par 4s in the Tulsa area. There's just multiple ways you can play. You can go big off the tee and get all the distance that you can to set up. Most of the times you'll have a forehand or a backhand. It's just a hole that you can play to your strength.
But also the third hardest, which is very interesting. Also, but kind of not. I mean, this is a very tough hole if you find yourself off the fairway.
He was going for a lot off that. I don't know if he liked the way that it could roll into the middle of the fairway.
He looked down at his legs. I almost imagine he probably slipped. Matt definitely slipped there.
Yeah, but Matt's. I need to know what shoes Matt's throwing in.
Wow, that had a lot of spin on it still.
Yeah, he knocked that tree down. It was crazy. Logan. Oh, no.
Again, early kick left on this hole is almost auto bogey.
I unfortunately know that tree all too well, but you don't want to be hitting that thing in a tournament. This one's a little bit high. Sometimes if you go a little high, you got to wish for it to get down.
It's weird. It's almost like his shots never stall out and go left. Like they stall and then they just fall.
Yeah, that's a bar right there, Jacob.
I know all about bars.
Yeah. And
check out my SoundCloud, guys.
Let's see what kind of scramble opportunity Logan can do from back here. That's not the start that you want.
I have to refrain from saying looks like me because he's definitely playing better than I ever would at this course.
Yeah, it's,
that's an incredible recovery shot for your third. I mean, to be where you were and have to throw that.
I don't know, but was that the first forehand that we saw at a bow?
I think so.
What is...
The man's magic. He just doesn't throw them unless he has to.
That was one of the most athletic patent pendings I've ever seen in my life.
These young guns, man. They got the elastic bodies.
Yeah, that was crazy. I wish we could rewind that and see
how he contorted himself.
I was just like... Yeah. Bo just playing damage control here, trying to get up.
This is the name of his game this round, but definitely not what you want to do when you see these guys shooting 9 down.
Yeah, I imagine just trying to stay within yourself. Not maybe if you're not feeling like you're having the best day, just don't compact it with,
Yeah, don't do something that's going to make it even worse.
100%.
Yeah, for sure. It's James' second. Yeah, he's looking to put himself as close as he can to get 10 down. He's been struggling to find the bottom of the basket on some of these putts for birdie.
There we go, Logan throwing up.
His fourth, yeah. Looking to take a bogey. A little bit of damage. He's been struggling on this back 9.
Let's see if Bo's got that spinner dialed. Yeah. It's just not his round right now.
That was an uncharacteristic miss right there from Zach.
Yeah, it's just a pulled putt right there. Meanwhile, you got Matt Bell.
He's just heating up.
Ringing in the birdie. That is 5 in a row.
And James hitting 10. That is, just ridiculously impressive. Again, given the conditions, I know we keep saying it, but those that haven't played this course after some heavy rain, you don't realize how slick everything is out there.
I just avoid the course for the next several weeks after it's rained there. You will never catch me out there playing those conditions. Shout out to those guys and the camera crew.
This whole sponsor is brought to you by Just Send It Disc Dies. Don't miss your opportunity to get one of the most unique disc dies in the game. Visit justsenditdiscdies.com for more info.
Getting into hole 18, final hole here, 9th easiest, par 4, 565 feet. Play is just throw a turnover. Don't try to push these back trees here, or a forehand if you got it. Most pros go with the forehand. I personally like the backhand myself. And then you got the green over here. Usually you'll be set up with something that's stable to left finish and try to cap off your round 1 with a birdie. So even Matt Bell's throwing the forehand.
Little inside, not what you want to see. See if James can correct. That looks excellent. That is almost the ideal line. It's going to get a little bit of a forward skip. Stay in the open. Yeah, he's going to have just a nice little hyzer or flat shot. He's got one of the
smoothest forehands. And then speaking of smooth, this is kind of pulled off the gap that you don't want to be hitting, but...
You can birdie from there, though. That's not the worst spot to be. See if Logan can show us the backhand line. That looks a little inside, and it kicked left.
It's the ghost tree, and I don't think it ever came down. That was looked like he had a little slip on that, but that is the backhand play. It's just this is the issue with the backhand. Sometimes he can push it, but he actually went deep of everything, so he's gonna have kind of a tricky hyzer approach from there.
It's not too bad though. That's man, his scramble game is impressive. He's getting himself in great spots to get up and down to at least mitigate stroke damage.
Yeah, Matt was trying to kind of hyzer at the ground around that tree to kind of get a scoot up there to make the par a little bit easier achievable. You got Logan. He's already had a highlight.
Cameraman, watch out. He's coming for you.
He's already got a highlight on the front 9. He was looking to get a highlight on the back 9.
Again, uncharacteristic miss there for Zach.
It looks like he knows it. It's sometimes after you've played so many, I imagine it was a couple hours for these guys. It's like hole 18, you're just ready to be done. So sometimes it's easy to kind of get lackluster. And
I don't know if you caught that. That was probably one of the most impressive turnovers I've seen. Matt literally full committed and fell over. That was insane.
Yeah, Matt Bell he's him, dude. He's him.
Talk about young guns, man. He's shown them how you can still do it, even at his age.
That is true. It's a stable disc. Oh, one of my favorite looks from this spot.
He's got a window.
Does he go hyzer or does he try to drain it through the middle?
Hyzer.
Oh, he went.
Hyzer and hit the tree. Interesting. All right.
Yeah, that's a great putt right there.
Great par save too, man. Just had every bit of it behind it.
Matt Bell said, I didn't commit to that shot just to get a bogey on this hole. Cleans up his par.
That's so incredible. What a par save. The commitment on that third shot, just commendable.
And then Logan, probably not the finish that he wanted, but I was really impressed with, that kid's got really good form. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more of him. Maybe he can make it onto a feature card one of these rounds and get to see more of him.
Yeah, anything's possible.
That is going to conclude round one, back nine of the 2025 Oklahoma Open. James with the hot round, 11 down in those conditions, and he's got some people on his tail. Matt Bell, Zachary Nash, GT Hancock. As always, guys, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe with Discin Deals, and we will catch you for round two. See you guys soon.